How's everybody doing? This is Ruben once again with Philosophy. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you liked any of my past videos, please subscribe to the channel, like or comment on the video. It would be greatly appreciated. Also consider visiting our Facebook page and our blog. We add great powerful information there on a regular basis. I would suggest you go and check that out and consider it. Also, if you find this information helpful in any way, if you find it empowering, if you find it very beneficial to you, consider donating. Anything and any amount helps. $5, a cup of coffee, whatever you can. It goes a long ways. We have a lot of plans. We have a lot of things on the board that we want to get going in the near future. So donations are greatly appreciated. Today I want to talk about a concept of, again, talking about your thoughts, talking about your mind, how powerful your thoughts are. We talk about, things like the law of attraction. What you put out, you get back. What you see, what you sow is what you reap. What goes around comes around. It's a concept that is talked about in almost every single religion text. It's talked about almost in the voices and in the words, phrases of super successful people when you see them in interviews, when you read their biographies or autobiographies. This type of concept is talked about. How your attitude, your thoughts play a big part in what goes on and how your reality is. It's talked about a lot. I want you to consider that thoughts and things are the same, are in the same category. They're the same thing. In other words, thoughts and things are the same. And I want you to think about this. Look around you. Look at everything around you. Whether you're looking at a computer screen, you're looking at your phone, you're looking at the clothes you have on your back, whether you're looking at the things in the room, the doors, the colors of the paint, whatever it is, the floor, the roof. You go outside, you look at the cars, whatever it is. I want you to look at it. And I want you to realize that every single thing you look at, from the cars to the house to the roads, to the clothes, to the, was started as a thought. The buildings, the highways, the papers, the documents, every single thing started as a thought. Think about it. All these things that we use almost in every day started in someone's head. And then it came to reality. You see how powerful, or how magical, in other words, life can be. How you can think something and you could create it into reality. You could bring it into existence. Think about it. Think about the things that you look around you. Everything, all this started in people's thoughts. This computer screen, this camera I'm looking at, started in someone's head. Isn't that crazy? You creators. We were meant to put in this plane of existence to create, to be creators. That is why when we're creating, when we're in the process of creating, we're happy, we feel fulfilled, we feel satisfied. And when we're not creating, we feel the total opposite of that. And people fall into depression, anxiety, nervousness, whatever. Because of it. We're meant to be creators. When we're creating, we feel satisfied. We feel that we're on our purpose. And no matter what that idea is, it's part of creation. Whether you want to paint, whether you want to design clothes, whether you want to be work in carpentry, whether you want to, um, help people with their hair, with their, or their style, whatever your talent is. It's all about creation. All those things that will be, involved in the activity of your dream is from creation. It came from your thoughts. It's from creation. Bottom line. So next time, consider that thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. Another thing, we talk about how it's been scientifically proven that thoughts are actual physical particles. Yes, they've science developed a way to actually measure your thoughts, and they see through their machines. They see they can measure these thoughts, and it's actually done through quantum physics, how they can measure your thoughts and how they can see how big they are or how intense they are. And they find, and they've concluded that thoughts are really not like this invisible energy. They're really actual physical particles, and these physical particles affect physical matter. There's a great movie that I would suggest you watch, and I will talk about this movie later in the future. It's called What the Bleep Do We Know? What the Bleep Do We Know? It came out years ago. Probably, I think it was like 2005 or 2004. Around there it came out. But that movie gives this concept we're talking about, thoughts are things, it gives it to you on a more scientific background on matter. So you can look at it and see what I'm talking about. It's actually, can be backed up by science. So thoughts are things. And we also talked about how Thomas Edison and Albert Einstein at the beginning of the century both said that the human brain is a transmitter and a receiver of frequency. They said that the human brain is a transmitter and receiver of frequency. Well, no wonder now that we can measure thoughts and we see that thoughts are actual physical particles. Well, now we can see what they were talking about. So consider that thoughts are things. What you think about can become a reality, and it becomes your reality. If you're negative, if you're feeling bad a lot, if your emotions are not where you want them to be, you're being stirred look like a ship without a rudder, and you're negative, look at your life. Most likely your life is negative as well. But it also happens on the opposite side, when you're positive, when you're confident, when you're empowered, when you're feeling motivated, inspired, when you're feeling good. The things around you become good. Your experience, your reality is good. You're powerful. Your thoughts create your reality. That's why I always say, if you want things in your life to change, you're going to have to change things in your life. And the first thing you have to change is your thoughts. Once you change your thoughts, your reality changes. Everything falls into place. Biblical scripture says, seek his kingdom, and all other things will be added on to you. And where is that kingdom? Well, it also says it in the biblical scripture. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Correct your insight, correct your thoughts, and all the things will be added onto you. You deserve it. You were created in God's image. God breathed his life into you. You were designed for accomplishment. You were endowed with the seeds of greatness. You were born to be a champion. Don't take none of that for granted. And awaken the giant within you is your choice. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please comment on the video, like the video, subscribe, share. See you guys next time.